Welcome, friends. My name's Melinda, and this is your Power Core Session 4. I'm calling today's session Block Burn or Box Burn. So you'll need 2 yoga blocks for your practice, something about this size and shape. If you don't have the yoga block, what I recommend is a cereal box, a box of crackers, something that's not too heavy and nothing that will fall out or spill out on you as you're using it. And the purpose of the blocks or the boxes is really to bring awareness into those core exercises that you've done a million times. So just a little bit of extra focus. And also, it's a fun way to mix it up. So I'll move these boxes to the sides. And let's get started right away. We'll mostly be using one block, but keep both of them handy. So we'll be starting in Supta Baddha Konasana. So it's a wide-legged position with the soles of your feet touching. And I'd like you to bring the block and press it into the soles of your feet. So using the compression from the soles of your feet to find some additional engagement in your low abs and in your legs. So we'll just be taking crunches from here. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, crunch it up. Option to float the legs. Just easy crunches, lifting the elbows, rather the armpits towards the knees, keeping the chin and chest lifted, gazing at one spot on the ceiling. Press the block firmly between the soles of your feet. Find that extra engagement you get in your low abs. We're here for 4. We're going to pass the block in 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, reach for the block, take it in the palms of your hands and come to this low boat position, this hollow body, keeping your heels hovered, your biceps by your ears. Take an inhale. And then exhale, pass it through, grab it between your feet, and then expand long again. Keep going, passing it back and forth. Extending long, keeping your legs to a hover the whole time. You can begin to feel your abs and your core fire up. Keep passing it. Keep breathing. Lift your shoulders high. You're here for 4. Pass it 3 more times. 2. And see, this is where you wouldn't want the cereal box to have a face full of cereal. 1 more time through, and then squeeze your knees in. Take your block, rock and roll the length of your mat 2 or 3 times, just to take a break, a quick break. And then we'll take what I call a block stack. So take your blocks or your boxes out in front of you. You can take them to the front of your space, but I'll do it this way to demonstrate. So you take it on whatever height you need. You can make it taller, more difficult. I like to stack it on the side to start. Bring your legs to one side, glue them together. Bring your palms at your glutes. Take an inhale, lift your legs, and then exhale, lift it up and over the stack that you've created. So just take this movement up and over. Big exhales as you lift, using the palms to keep you stable. Drawing your low ribs in, your navel to your spine, keeping the chest lifted. And then the challenge here is to, of course, make it taller, but also maybe you lift one arm, keep it going up and over, squeezing the low abs, squeezing the legs together. Maybe you lift both. Not so easy. Maybe you knock the blocks down. Maybe you have to come to your fingertips. We're here for 4. Lift it high for 3. See, I even have to come down to my fingertips. 2. 1 more each side. And then the fun part is you get to knock your blocks over. We're not done yet. Come back to lying on your back. We'll take some oblique crunches, wanting to mix it up a little bit. You need 1 block for this. Put your other block to the side. Take an inhale. Draw your right knee in, lift up through the shoulders, hover your left heel off the mat, grab your block, place it in your left hand, And then as you spiral to the right, tuck it under your leg, pass it through, grab it with your right hand, and switch. So it's this easy motion. I think it actually takes your mind off of the oblique twist. Keep it going, passing the block underneath, maybe looking in the direction of the twist. Keep it going, passing the block. You can even take it in the opposite direction, which you have to think about it a little bit. Take it over, and then take it over. Take it over. It's a little weird. I'm getting a little wonky, I think. I like taking it under. Either way, lift your shoulders high and begin to pass it a little faster. You're here for 8, 7. We've got to go side to side. Keep the shoulders lifted. 6, 5. Flex the toes towards the face. 4. You've got it. 3, 2. One more each side. And 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll the length of your mat. And then come up to a seat once again. So we'll take Russian twist. You only need 1 block for this. So back to your boat pose. I didn't want to do these close together with the lift up and over, just because you're working a lot of the same muscles, and I wanted you to be able to give them a good try. So block firmly between the hands. Take an inhale. Flex or pointed toes or this middle ground. Twist it to the right and left. So take your Russian twists, using the block to help bring awareness to keep the chest lifted. As you squeeze the block, you feel your collarbones engage and twist from side to side. We've got 8, 7. Keep the shins lifted. 6, 5, 4, 3, just 2 more, and 1. Whew. Extend the block forward. Just take a break. Opening up the hip flexors, opening up the back, rolling the shoulders, and then come to a forearm plank. We'll be using 1 block for this. I'd like you to stack the block on the short side, the block or the box, just under your hip bones. So this is your obstacle to keep your hips lifted so you don't dump down. Press into your forearms, draw your navel to your spine, come up high onto the balls of your feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist it to the right, up and over your obstacle. And then to the left, up and over, and twist. Keep the neck straight. Don't dump it down. You want to keep that plank, that energy from your heels out through the crown of your head. Pivot onto your toes. As you lower and lift over your block or your box, you're here for 8. We've got 7. You're almost done. Take it slow or fast. 6, 5. Breathe with it. 4. Just 3 more. 3. Up and over the block. 2. And 1 more each side. You've got it. Up and over. And then hold it there. Maybe you slowly lower your hip points to a hover over your block. Rock back and forth for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your knees. Remove your block. Take this puppy pose. Get a good stretch. We have 1 more movement for the back line of the body. We can't forget that the back is part of the core. So we'll be using the block. So come down into the Sphinx pose. I'm already out of breath. Whew. We'll take Superman lifts with the block to keep that awareness in the upper body, to keep us lifting through the chest as we lift through the heels. Walk your hands out, grab your block, extend long in both directions. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Float the block. Reach your biceps by your ears for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to a hover, not all the way down. Keep it active. Exhale, lift. 3, 2, and 1. Lower to a hover. Hold it and breathe. Exhale, lift for 3, 2, and 1. Lower to a hover. One more time through. Exhale, lift. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Press into your palms. Press back. Come up to sitting on your knees. You've made it. Sweep your left arm up and over. Just take a quick side body stretch. Stretching out those areas that were engaged, working so hard. And then reach your fingertips forward, stretching through the back. And then roll up to center. Thank you for joining me for this Power Core Session 4. Remember, at any time, you can use props like these to take your practice up a notch. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you, friends. Have a great day.